rulers twist reality to allow their armies to pass through from worlds they have already conquered. This gateway is one of many, and it presents a great danger to us all.
So anyway, we took out the gate. We were investigating now the Shadow Chamber 6 days. So we gotta see supply drop available. Increase region income. Not sure if I'm interested in that, but let's pick up the assorted loot.
Avenger plotting new course.
Let's see what's goodies are there for us. Actually, you have a shitload of money. Let's continue the training. That's it. So this guy is totally leveled up. Infirm, we have a negative trade recovery. What else we have? Research is paused. Spark is being repaired. A lot of shit here going on here. Supplies drops in 18 days. Spark conduit paused. Tactical education people on it. Okay. Okay, blue screen protocol complete. EMP grenade. EMP grenades wreak havoc on delicate electronic system and mechanical and robotic enemies, dealing considerable damage and potentially rendering them inoperable for a short period of time. Organic enemies are completely immune to these effects. However, so we got a blue screen here. Inexplicable computing phenomenon common before the war. Blue screen. Rounds wreak havoc on target electronic system. Okay, so we have blue screen rounds. Plasma grenades. Delirium-based detonator could have a key assemblies of potentially more lethal and destructive weapons on troops. Yes, please.
I'll send word when the project is complete.
Let's get more experimental ammo. Talon rounds. These rounds fracture into wicked micro shreds, villain alloy on impact, granting plus 20% chance of critical damage and plus 1 bonus to damage on critical hits. Awesome. Let's get experimental heavy weapons. Experimental power weapon. There you go. Work on that, people. Work on it. I'm just wasting money at this point.
Together, we have succeeded in our task.
We got a promotion. What else we have here? Recover loot, reduce avatar project, gain intel, gain ability points. Let's gain ability points. I think that could come in handy. Soldier plus hacking. Okay. So let's send our Deacon here. Colonel Rolf Carlson. Where's Colonel Rolf Carlson? This guy. Her. I like get intel so nobody gets wounded. Go, guys.
We will work hand in hand with our new allies.
Okay. Spark number 3 is getting repaired. Good. Training completed. A protocol.
one who can pull this off. You know, I'd go myself if I could.
The gateway is primed. Is the subject prepared?
Ready. I hardwired what was left of the Codex brain into Rover. It should be emitting the same signal the Codex used to pass through the gateway.
Excellent. Let us begin. We've already seen the Codex opening a similar rift in the field. I am sure your device will be fine.
There. We're set to record across all spectrums. Remember, go in, take some quick readings, then come right back through, okay? Whoa! Are you seeing this?
It appears our signal has been received. Increasing power.
Doesn't look like any place we've been before. Or any place on Earth, for that matter.
Perhaps this is the source. The aliens' seat of power, if you will. Secured beyond any physical limitations.
Only one way to find out. Go on. We're counting on you. That is definitely not fine, Doctor.
The process did work. There was an instant where the device was in between locations. However, once that occurred, the gateway called for a second signature, an organic signature. When we could not provide one, it generated a sort of feedback pulse.
Obviously.
If the Codex creates the door, this organic signature must surely be the key.
Well, we better make sure we have the right key before we try again. I would hate for this to occur to something organic.
Agreed. I'll report our findings to the commander immediately.
Okay.
We are now prepared to autopsy the body of the powerful being we recovered, Commander. I feel that we may be on the cusp of attaining a complete understanding of this avatar we have long sought.
Okay, so we just upgraded that a little bit.
Mortana Bortat, Crossguard, Mux. Do you dream of understanding the nonsense that's constantly being spewed in your face whenever you step outside in our lovely little world? Well, good news. Expert translators among the Resistance are hard at work deciphering the bullshit of the Advent language. Soon you too will be able to confuse and intimidate your friends. Isn't it awesome?
So we need to complete the Avatar Autopsy and Shadow Project. So let's do it.
This creature represents a near-perfect fusion of human and elder DNA. Though remarkable, it appears as if the creature were unfinished. Perhaps why we were able to ultimately defeat it. Still, this can lead me to only one logical conclusion.
We had such hope for you.
I believe we have found our avatar.
Okay, so it takes him 7 more days to finish that up. That's it. So all my Saya guys, 100% at it. I think, I don't know, maybe I should assign another, maybe I should hire some more soldiers. Train a couple more. Let's do Keith. Metallica's lower, there you go, 2 more. Keith. There you go, 2 more soldiers. Getting ready to be PsyOps. Just in case. Superior expanding is magazine, chosen information. Okay, we have that already. Increase region income. Black market. Additional intel. Heal faster. Avenger power, yeah,
Avenger
let's
plotting new course.
crank up the power on Avenger.
We are victorious, and the cause is advanced.
Okay, what else we got? We got hidden reserves. My followers obey those who walk the true path, and they have come to see one of those who can be trusted like our own. Let us discuss the way which we can finally expand our cooperation, so we'll get new orders. Gain an additional +2 on the power on Avenger. Yes, please, and mobility on a soldier. Well, let's leave Alpha Team alone out of this. Lieutenant Hugh Chen. Okay, so Lieutenant Hugh Chen, and she's tired. Are you serious? How's that be? I think we a sergeant.
Understood, Commander. My followers will appreciate the support of your soldiers. In the case of this psionic gateway, I'm gonna have to go ahead and disagree with the decision to recover it from the field. We had a prime opportunity to send the biggest bomb we have right through it, but instead, we're taking the wait-and-see approach. I just hope we didn't miss our chance.
Get a flamethrower out of the experiment, which sucks because we already had a flamethrower. Oh, sorry, I saw something. 1 second. Trading sector. Got a bond training happening. Okay, we got passing low above the terrain. We spotted a smoke rising from remains of what was once a radio station and a broadcast tower. Although the station itself was long since dormant, someone who had triggered up a simple repeater using materials from a tower, our engineering team was able to remove pieces of its generator and adapt them to boost Avenger's power core, plus 3 power. It's awesome. Okay. What else left here? Not much. Maybe build some towers or something.
Setting course for East Asia.
It won't be easy, but I think it's the only option we have at this point.
Agreed. We must inform the commander immediately.
Go right ahead.
Commander, Central, the Shadow Chamber has completed its analysis of the Avatar's DNA. It has identified the genetic sequence necessary to travel through the Psionic Gate.
Perfect. We can finally shut this Avatar project down for good.
However, the gate requires more than a mere transmission of genetic data.
The sequence has to be part of a live subject. The key only works in lockstep with the signal.
We don't have time to find another one of those things, let alone capture it.
No. That part we can handle. We make our own.
You're serious?
Quite. Though the specimen before us is damaged beyond repair, it has provided us with its complete genetic blueprint. We already possess an unaltered Avatar template from the Forge facility. That, combined with the genetic material we recovered at the Black Site, should allow us to replicate the procedure here.
So, what's the catch?
Yes, that. Without an elder consciousness driving it, the new Avatar would remain as lifeless as the one before us. While I can develop its body, I cannot create the mind to drive it.
But I can. In a way. By manipulating the new Avatar via the psionic network.
You want to operate one of these things by remote control.
Not exactly. And definitely not me.
Interfacing directly with their network would cause severe, if not fatal, trauma to an unprepared central nervous system. As it stands, we only know of one individual who has survived that kind of ordeal.
Oh, don't look at me, guys.
That was different. The stasis suit.
Created the perfect interface to the network, one tailored to your specific biology, Commander. Of any human candidate, you are the most likely to survive the connection.
Most likely is not good enough, Doctor.
It is the only answer I can give you, and our only option to traverse the alien portal.
We need to come up with a game plan before we charge through the enemy's front door. Which will give you some time to think about this, Commander.
Oh, man.
This specimen, this being is something else entirely. Something beyond anything we have ever seen. And yet somehow, our troops once again prevailed.
Okay, well, there we go. So now what?
Priority message for the commander coming through on a secure channel, sir.
On screen.
Sir, it's coming from the Advent Network Tower.
You heard me. He's taking a big risk contacting us like this.
Hello, Commander. You and your crew are to be commended. Your efforts in rebuilding the Resistance Network and uncovering the truth about the Avatar Project have been admirable. I only wish I had better news to report.
When does he ever?
Advent is not taking the death of an elder lightly, and in turn have greatly accelerated the final stages of their Avatar project. A plan is now in place for the rapid processing of all non-essential human life, to begin immediately. Very soon, Advent's speaker will announce a breakthrough in gene therapy, a final treatment for the human condition. Billions will flock to gene therapy clinics across the globe. They will never return. I have managed to secure tactical data and access codes to the Advent Network Tower. The speaker's address will be broadcast live to a global audience via this facility. The whole of Advent's network will be listening. It is this hubris that we must use against them. The information I am sending you should allow Dr. Tigan and Chief Engineer Shen to take control of the transmission and disrupt their entire network from within. Though my hope is that this disruption will confuse the enemy's forces long enough to allow your final assault a chance of success, I ask one more thing of you. Take what you have learned. Let the world know what is happening here. Wake them up. Broadcast the truth before there is no one left to listen. It seems we are both out of time. Farewell, Commander.
Jesus.
New objective added.
Alright, so well, shit's about to get real here, so we're gonna assault the network tower.
We're ready to move when you are, Commander. I've updated our objectives based on the latest information.
Alright, so we're gonna have to go that in the next episode, guys. Until then, see you next time.